Alright, this is a tutorial for Identity, which is off of August Burns Red, new album. And the tuning is in dropped C. And to start off, the intro sounds like this. And obviously the guitarist in the band, JB, is using different effects, but I'm just going to stick with one distortion effect throughout the entire video, makes it easier. But the first chord is barred across the 6th and the 5th string on the 4th fret. And on the 4th string, you're going to be on the 7th fret. And then on this one, you're going to slide down so that you're barring across the 2nd fret, and your pinky is on the 6th fret of the 4th string. And you're going to slide right back up to that first chord. Okay, and the next one is barred across the 7th fret with your pinky on the 11th fret of the 4th string. And then you just hit open on the top strings. Okay, and then the last chord is barred across the 9th fret from the 3rd string up. So those 4 strings are barred across the 9th fret, and the 1st and 2nd string are on the 7th fret. Okay, and then the lead guitar comes in, and the first part sounds like this. Okay, and all you're doing there is on the 5th string, you're going to be on the 12th fret to start. Okay, and on the same string, you're going to go from 9 back up to 12. Okay, and then right here on the 3rd string, you're going to go to the 9th fret, right after you do that little hammer on, so. And then right here, on the same string, the 3rd string, you're going to go 11, and on the 4th string, you're going to go 12, 11. And then right here, you're going to hammer back up to 12. Okay, so that little part goes. All together. Okay, right after this, you're going to lift up your pinky so that you're on the 11th fret of the 4th string, and you're going to bend it 3 times. And then right after you bend it 3 times, you're going to go down to the 9th fret of the 4th string, and then right back to the 12th fret of the 5th string, and start over. Okay, so all together, that first part slowly goes like this. Okay, and then the next part is almost the same except for the end part, so you start it the same. And right here is where it's a little different. Right here, after you get to the 12th fret on the 4th string, on the 3rd string, you're going to go 11, right back to the 4th string, and you're going to go 12, 11. And when you hit that 11, you're going to bend it up a step, and then right back down. So it goes. Okay, and then right here, you're going to go 9 on the 4th string. And then you're going to go right back to 11, and then you're going to go to 9 on the 3rd string, so that together will go like this. And then it starts over, okay? So that second part of the lead guitar in the intro goes. And then the last part of the lead guitar for the intro of that song goes like this. Okay, it's all the same up to that point, and then right before the next part of the song comes in, the lead guitar does this. Okay, and all you're doing there is starting on the 1st string, 14th fret. And you're going to go from there to the 2nd string, and you're going to go 15, 14. From the 14th fret, you're going to hammer up to 15, and then pull off to 14 again. Okay, then here you're going to go down to 12, and then you're going to do a hammer up to 14, but you're going to pull off to 10. So that will go. And then you're going to land on the 11th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so slowly it goes like this. And then you hear the rhythm guitar playing the next part of the song in the background as this note kind of fades out. And then the lead guitar comes back in and plays along with them, and it goes like this. Okay, and all you're doing there, you're coming in on the 7th fret, just barred across the top 3 strings. Okay, in this little pattern here, you're going to hit the 4th fret, barred across the top 3 strings. Okay, and when you bar across the 4th fret, that's the only note that's not palm muted in this little pattern. You're going to go 4, and then go off to open, and hit that 4 times palm muted. And you're going to do that twice, so it goes. Okay. Okay, and that little pattern is going to repeat several times throughout the song. And right after you do that, on the 6th string, you're going to go 7, 11, 7, open. Okay? Okay, and that little pattern, you're going to be playing that a lot throughout the song too. And then right after that part, you're going to hear this. Okay, and all you're doing there is on the 4th string, you start by going 11 and you pull off to open. And then right here on the 5th string, you're going to go 9, 12, and you're going to do the same thing on the 4th string, just hammering both times. Okay, and right after you get to the 12 on the 4th string, you're going to palm mute the 6th string open, like that, and you're going to hit the 11th fret of the 4th string. And right after you hit that 11, you're going to palm mute that 6th string open one more time, so it goes. Okay, and right here, you're going to go 11, 9, open. Okay, so all the parts together played really slow will go like this. Okay, and right after you do that, on the 4th string, you're going to go 7, open, and then you're going to do the same thing on the 5th string. And that's the last part of that little riff, so all together we go. Okay, and then it does this little pattern, the 4 open thing again. And right here this time it's going to go to the 7th fret and just bar across that and play it open. Okay, and then you're going to do the 4 open pattern again. With the 7, 11, 7 open. And right here is this little walk down. Okay, and all you're doing there is you're going 12, 11, 9, 11, 9, 7, 6. And you're going to hit each note twice, and it's all palm muted. Okay. Okay, so this whole part together, I'll play it slowly so you can see in kind of what order all the parts go. Alright, and then the next part of the song comes in and sounds like this. Alright, and all you're doing there, it's basically the same pattern, the 4 open, except when you hear that pause in the middle, you're hitting the open note 5 times instead of 4, so it goes. And then you mute the strings, and then you do it again. And right here, you're going to go 7, 2, 4. And go right back into the same pattern. Just like that. Okay, so those parts together will go like this. And right here, you play this riff again. Alright, and the next part goes like this. It's on the 4th string, and it's palm muted, and it goes like this. Okay, and all you're doing there is on the 4th string, you're going 7, 4, open, 7, 4, open, 7, 4. And you're going to hit each note twice. And you repeat that one more time. Alright, and then you slide up so that you're on 11 and 7, and you do the same thing but only once. Okay, and then right here on the 3rd string, you're going to go 10, 9, 7, 9. Okay, and then on the 1st string, you're going to go 10. And you're going to hit that 3 times, so that last part would go. Alright, and then the first little solo comes in, and the first part sounds like this. And all you're doing here, you start on the 4th string and you slide from 11 to 14. And with your ring finger still here, you're going to be on the 3rd string and you're going to slide from 14 to 16. Okay? And then on the 3rd string, right after you get there, you're going to go back down to the 13th fret. Okay, and then right here on the 3rd string, you're going to go 14, and then the 2nd string 14. And right after you do that, on the 2nd string, you're going to pull off from 15 to 14, and then back to the 3rd string on 14. Okay, and then on the 4th string, you're going to go 16, and then right back up to the 3rd string, 14th fret. Okay, so I'll play all that slowly so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and on the 2nd string, you're going to go 14, 15, 17. Okay, and on the 3rd string, you're going to go 16, 18. So with the other parts, it would go. Alright, and the next part is on the 4th string, and you're going to slide from 12 to 11. And on the 5th string, you're going to slide from 12 to 9 back to 12. And on the 4th string, you're going to go 14, 12, 11, 12, 14. And on the 3rd string, you're going to go 13, 14. And you hit the 14th fret twice and then kind of bend the string. Alright, so that part would go. Okay, and then right here on the 3rd string, you're going to go 11. And on the 4th string, you're going to go 14. Right back to 11 on the 3rd string. And then right back to 14 on the 4th string. And you're going to, so basically you're just doing that twice. And that's the kind of the spacing in between the notes, there it goes. And right after you do that on the 3rd string, you're going to go 11, 14, 11. Just do a hammer on and pull off. Right back to the 4th string, 14th fret. Okay, and right after you hit the 4th string, 14th fret, you're going to go straight to the 14th fret of the 2nd string. Okay, so all that second part of the solo there together will go like this. The next part of the solo sounds like this. And all you're doing here is on the 2nd string, 14th fret, you're going to do a bend. Just like that. Go down to the 12th fret of the 2nd string. Okay, and then you go to the 14th fret of the 3rd string. And right after that, you go on the 1st string, you go 12, and the 2nd string, you go 14, 12. Okay, so I'll play it slowly. Okay, and you're going to do that part twice. Except right here when you get to the 1st string, 12th fret, the 2nd time, instead of starting that over right here, on the 2nd string you're going to go 15, 14. And then you go right back up to 15 on the 2nd string. Okay, so it'll go. Okay, and then right here on the 1st string, you're going to be on the 14th fret, and you're going to go 14, 17, 14. And then you go to the 17th fret of the 2nd string. So, okay, and then right here you leave your finger on the 14th fret and you go 14, 22, 21. And then right here you go 14, 17, 14 again. And then you go 17 on the 2nd string, and then after that you land on 15. So that whole part together played slowly goes. Alright, and then the next part, you play this little riff one more time. Just like before, and then you repeat it, but right when you get up here, it's going to change again. Right here is where it changes. You go to the 2nd string and you go 15, 14, 15, 14. Okay, and then right here on the 3rd string, you go 14, and then you go 14 on the 4th string also. Okay, and then right here, you're going to hammer up to the 15th fret on the 4th string. And you want to keep your 1st finger barred across this 14th fret right here because you're going to be kind of walking up. So on the 4th string, you hammer to 15, 14, 15. And on the 3rd string, you go 14, 16. And on the 2nd string, you go 14, 15, and you do it twice. So 14, 15, 14, 15, like that. So it would go. So it would go like this. Alright, and the very last part of the solo goes like this. Alright, and all you're doing there is on the 1st string, you're going to go 17, 13. On the 2nd string, you go to 17. And then you hit the 1st string on the 13th fret again. And the last note is on the 2nd string, 14th fret. And then the little breakdown part of the song comes in and sounds like this. Okay, and all you're doing there, you start on the 4th fret and you're going to hit that 3 times, and this is all palm muted except for one note. So start on the 4th fret, palm muted, and hit it 3 times. Okay, and then you're going to go 2, 4. Okay, and right here, all the tabs that I found online say to play the 7th fret, so it would look like this. But if you just play right here, it's a lot easier to play because it's kind of a fast riff. But that chord, you play the 2nd fret of the 3rd and the 4th strings, just kind of barred there. And the only strings you want to touch with your right hand are the 5th, the 4th, and the 3rd. So with that in there, it would sound like this. Okay, and then right after you do that, you go 4, 2, 4. Okay, and then there's a pause, so it goes. Okay, and that's the first part.